This is North Melbourne, Friday, 3:15 pounds, round 4. We are here. Hope everyone is doing well. Welcome to everyone watching over on sideline.fm, your without delay audio game companion. And welcome to everyone on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. For the watch along, the one and only, the original, the nearest and the best. How are we all? Lucinda's in chat. Brad, good day, mate. Kate, how are you? Can see that we've got Langy in here as well. How are we all? Hope everyone is doing absolutely fine, diddling splendid. Big game today for us and North. North looking for 2 in a row. Thank you very much, Mrs. Pom. And Carlton looking for a little bit of a vibe. Amy, good day to you. How are you, my lovely? Hope you're doing well. Mick, good day to you, mate. This could be an intriguing fixture for the Blues. We've got a real narrative, I find, in this game between both sides. Obviously, North just seem to win games and then not be able to get the follow-up win. Carlton, we know the struggle. Some big changes for the Blues. Williams out, Dean, Chesser and O'Keefe. Dirksen debuting. Boyd, Shearer and Newman. We haven't seen these guys for what feels like a lifetime, I have to say. But they are in, they are involved, and I am looking forward very much to it. Hey, Slobber, good day, mate. Lucinda, thank you very much. How are we? How are we? Gave you a bit of love on the last stream, Slobber. Don't know if you heard it. Hey, Albert, I'm good, mate. I actually enjoyed the selection. That hoodlum, good day, mate. Good to see you, my friend. Paul, to be honest with you, look, I think you could have gone a bit deeper than that, but seeing Boyd Newman there's nice. Watching the VFL today, I think it's kind of hard to make a case for anyone outside of Flynn Young. G'day, Dave. Lewis, g'day, mate. How you doing? So I think it's hard to make a case, to be honest. It's hard to make a case for anyone in VFL. Dale, good to see it, mate. I hope you're right, my friend. How are you? You all right? Gav. Dale, good to see you, mate. 2 Dales. Toby, great to see you. Skr. So, someone told me, I don't know how true this is, but there's never been, Carlton have never lost a Good Friday fixture. I don't know if that's true or if that's just like people just trying to get me excited. Yeah, you've always got to take that into account. I know you guys like building me up only to let me down, which is fair enough. I'd do the same if I was on here. I've got some nice... Babe, what's the fish I've got in the fridge? Fish. I think it's bassa. I don't know if I've made that up. But yes, I will be eating seafood for tea. You're destroying your kitchen. Oh, yeah, you do the rebuild. Good afternoon, Rational. How are you, mate? Big Daffy Duck. Go the Blues. $5. Thank you very much, mate. Don't at me. Go Crom. Lewis, do I think it'll be a close game? Mate, honestly, I have no vibes for this game. I'll be totally honest with you. Absolutely no vibes. I couldn't tell you. Hello, Bomber Banner. How you doing? You went to go and see my boy today, Cody Walker. It will excite us when we get both of them boys through. We've got to get there. So, it was Bassa. I'm good. Yes, that's what I've got then. I was guessing. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's what I've got in there. So... could have totally made it up though, so I'm glad. It is Bassa. Right, so I got them. It was cheap. Lightly fry. That one. Bit of bar. Can't wait to get that down me Gregory Peck. Thank you, Hunter. Rod, my pleasure, mate. Thank you for enjoying it. Don't at me. Cheers, mate. Look, honestly, if you're asking me for what I think is going to happen in this game, I'll be totally honest. I haven't got Scooby-Doo. Gav, you see, that is actually a good life hack. You know, that's what I do with all mine. When I redid my shower, I did the same. Just absolutely destroy the shit out of it. Get dirty, knowing I had to fix it to wash. It's a psychological vibe, that. It's a good life hack. Good life hack in life, is it? Just completely destroy it, then you have to fix it. Probably not good for everything. Pala, mate, a glutton for punishment, mate. Look, once you've been, it's a bit like getting wet, right? You know, when you're out in the rain, you can only get wet once, can't you? The initial impact of being wet only happens once. You can get more wet, more dry, less dry. I can't be hurt anymore, but I would have thought yes. But then again, Pala, I think he's been cooked since the midway through 2024. So what do I know? But that being said, stay of execution. I think Larky's got a good chance to kick Fua, mate. There's my Northern coming out. Fua. 4, yeah. You had a vegan penne dish. Oh, darling. How does that work? Because most sauces are made with cream, aren't they? Quality Pom. Hey, God bless to you, Stuart, mate. Hey, Manny, how are you, mate? Great to see you. I've missed you, mate. I hope you're keeping well, mate. Keeping safe and love to you and yours. Wonder if the AFL could give discounted tickets. You never know. So an easy thing now. I just basically wanted to wear something a little bit vibey to bring me out of my funk, Dale. Hey, Sonia, great to see you, my darling. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Life is Pain. You could probably write a really good emo album on the back of Carlton, couldn't you? Like, Carlton's, I reckon if we gave the rights to Carlton's 2026 season and just got Hawthorne Heights. Hey, Rational Roman, I appreciate, respect that, mate. Harry for 5 says Cam. Love it. Mrs. Pommy's like up and down, like, honestly, like an early 17th century lady of the Knight's drawers. Thank you. Thank you very much, Mrs. Pom. I said early 17th century, so I do believe ladies of the night were a lot more higher stature than they are now, baby. Obviously, that has changed with the with the influx of OnlyFans, though, that might have changed. Chills, how are you doing, Taylor? Thank you, Amy. Look, I thought let's just go with a bit of a vibe, feel a little bit better about ourselves. Lucinda, hey, look, if we could do the first quarter for 4 quarters, I'd be very happy. It'd be depressing for emos, mate, maybe. Bevtone with the $2. How are you, mate? For the sweater, thank you very much, mate. Lewis Young, well, you know what? I did get a bit of hope. I was watching the great man Josh from further north. He said that North, whoever your whipping boy is, usually becomes good against North. So I think that's a good little tip there from you, Paul. An Irish omelette, Guinness, by a Nigerian blackjack dealer. He's been chased by Interpol. mate, that is... Can I just say, Adelaide, that is probably the most extreme breakfast I've ever heard. I rate it. Clive, mate, look, if you've got a feeling, I can get around it. Gav, hey, tell you what, kitchen demo watch along. It's not bad, that idea, mate. We got all weekend to do absolutely nothing. Could be a goer, that. It could be a goer, just rewatch it. Bevton, mate, you know what? You weren't here yesterday for the live stream, but I was huge on Hawthorne Heights. That has been getting me through Carlton's games. I have like refound my love for Hawthorne Heights, mate. Daffy Duck's going with over 181. McGov to kick 5 goals. Mark, I like that. Let's go. Hey, look, I'm ready. I haven't actually seen the movie yet. I've been put off by the reviews, but I am very disappointed in what I've read because evidently it strays from the book, and and the fact that we don't have the narrator in he's not a character in it really worries me because literally the whole thing in that is told through the narrator, which is very important in that book. My favourite book of all time. Something that I'll read twice a year. Here we are, lot. Jacob Wheatering is the special card of the day. I'm going to put him out there. He's going to have a good game. Good day, Billy. How are you, mate? Great to see you, my friend. I hope you're doing very well. As always, pleasure to see you, mate. How have you been? The Lions looked incredibly good. Did I make that jumper in high school? Shad, thanks, mate. Mate, if you saw me in... interesting story. I didn't actually participate in sewing or crochet. My pop, it was against his fundamentals. So my ability to repair clothing is 0. So I wish I could make something of this. Big Lidge will be back up. Hey, I hope he does, mate. Amy, I will go and watch it. It's probably going to be something that when it gets on Netflix, I'll watch. But I was super excited, to be honest. When I saw the casting, I was impressed. And then, like, I got down to the secondary roles. And then I was like, But I am a traditionalist when I watch things, particularly when it's literature. I know you're the same, Amy. For me, if there's the book there, keep the same. I do have a tipping competition, my friend. I don't know if it's too late to join, but I can send you the link, my friend. Hey, it's a good fucking jumper, Shad. What are you on about? Look, it's warm. It's nice and warm, mate. Like, look. Lay off the tipping thing. Thank you. Hey, Teresa, how you doing? You're going to have a $2 bet on... Hey, Sonia, you'll be rich, my lovely. You'll be rich. Good luck to you. As always, nice to see you, Sonia. Did you enjoy the fact that me and Fiona were peppy this week? I have no idea how my IQ is. I've never done it. Oh, Teresa, don't you start, darling. Come on. Good enough to get into private school on a full scholarship, though. I'd say medium to high. I'm fairly bright, I'd say. $2 bet on what? Essendon to win, she said. Can't beat Windex, mate. You're just a hater. Nothing like sculling a full litre of Windex, $2 from Slobbo. Mate, you can't do it. Robbo, how are you, mate? Great to see you, my friend. I hope you're doing well. I keep looking into the spotlight there and it keeps making me blind. Nah. Is that good, Shad? Puts you with the 10%. I don't mind it. What's my prediction? I'm going to go Blues by 13. It is comfy. Look, I was feeling a little bit low today, chat. I'll explain the jumper process. I was feeling a little bit low. My energy was low, so I wanted to feel something warm, and that would make me chirpy, right? So I've got this on. Bagger girl, much love. She's beautiful, thank you. I hope you're doing beautiful as well. My prediction is Voss sack mid-well. What are they? I believe they're bear. I believe they're like, you know them like deer bears? Deer bears? You know them deer bears? Them like Asian toys? It's that. Just can't have a tagger. Hewitt, they usually deploy as a tagger, and they did deploy Lord. I'm definitely not Einstein level. Hey, Dale, mate, look, when I get depressed, mate, in game, when I get depressed, right, I go into reindeer, that's the one. You'll get them kind of stories. Hey, thank you, Emmy. Look, I liked it. It's made me feel better, so I don't care. So I don't care. Look, people don't like it. I don't. I'm warm. I'm happy. Look, I'm happy. I'm happy. Good start. Cripps has nailed 100% efficiency with them handshakes and high fives. A woolen jumper range. I've got a few, actually. I have deer bears. Sounds better the more I say it out loud. Here we are, Patrick Cripps, here for the coin toss. Ah, we won the toss! Get in! Hey, Shane, how are you, mate? Oh, thank you, Rational Roman. More stories of the X's. We'll probably get a few. I reckon we're at the stage, though, that someone's going to DM one of my exes. Bit of Howard Jones, Tears for Fears. I like it. Yeah, mate, it's comfy. A fluffy hat of mate. Like, it's not that cold. I just wanted something. Hey, Judy, how are you? Just wanted something warm, mate. That's all. I just wanted to feel like I was being hugged through this process. Dear Bears. Dear Bears, there you are. Dear Bears. Oh, that's it. That's brilliant. That's top 5. Pom, what animal is that? It's a deer bear? Favourite animal? It's like drop bear, isn't it? Hey, sir, mate, that's it. But we are about to commence here. He has done. Pedro on KO, mate. Shad, mate. I do believe he's at 100% this year. Thon, how are you, mate? Great to see you. Sharon, good day, my lovely. I hope we can do this as well. It's going to be interesting, this. A lot of pressure on the Blues here. Hey, mate, you can't beat a hug, mate. I don't care how old you are. Tell my kids that. Never too old for a hug. You collect bears, I'm guessing that was. I'm sorry. Here we go. We're about to commence and up, up, up and away. Which is a song, I believe. Here we go. Cripps gets the free kick out the back. Playing on. Drives it inside 50. It's a nice looking kick. Luke Parker spoils. Bit of a foot race on. Aidan Core. You could argue that was a trick, couldn't you? I mean, you could. You wouldn't get it. But that's the first score. Carlton behind. 60-minute FC. Hoodlum, I agree with you, mate. Carlton being behind probably helps. Here we are. Caleb Daniel, left half back. Chips a kick. Spoiled. But here we are. LDU helps out Zane Dersmer. It's a dangerous looking kick inbound. And Comden, no one around him. Hey, Double Dummy, how are you, mate? Spilled out the front back here. Pressure on. Luke Parker does miraculously well. Jai Simkin, best looking man in football. Chips the kick beautifully. It's a worm burner and it's way too easy. Way too easy. That turnover just in the middle of the ground from that behind. Transition football and CCJ. Just the hard work there from LDU. A nice loopy little kick to Cam Zerha. And Cam Zerha, Carlton were at 6s and 7s. And CCJ, first shot in anger at the sticks. Here we go. Looks very confident. Questionable tattoos. A lot of swallows I've noticed in footballers. It's a right to lefter, and he's got a Victoria's Secret for his trouble behind. Good looking boy, Teresa. Who is the best looking footballer then? Who is the best looking footballer? Help me out. Ollie Florent to do the kicking duties for the Blues. He goes short. Nice little lead up kick. Jordan Boyd, usually a great kick. It's an absolute perler. How has Caleb Daniel out-contested Jacob Wheater? Tom Powell drills one in. And a must-needed mark from Lockie Cowan. Looks for the switch. Oh, turnover for the Blues. Pressure coming. Tom Powell. Don't argue from Colby McKercher. Players everywhere. Luke Parker drills one. And a good grab by Ollie Florent. Just in front of Nick Larkey. That was shocking, wasn't it, Hoodlum? Thank you, Juddy. We do give the opposition a lot of space. Here we are. Ollie Florent just clears his lines. LDU gets the ground ball. Goes out wide. Finds Finn O'Sullivan. That is way too easy. Carlton, they're wearing blue and white, you fucking idiots. And he just turns it over. Cam Zerha. Nice, easy in front. Jesus, mate, we are looser than I was on my 18th, and I was a pretty loose, I'm going to be honest. Mate, guarding space, there's that much space, you could open a freaking Jim's mowing. Interesting, that Rational Roman. Here we go. Florent is actually very good looking. And that's another behind, thank God for that. 2-1. Jordan Boyd with an absolute Tony Dart there to Ben Ainsworth. Gets it back, flips it up to Lockie Cowan. Lockie Cowan thought he had more time than he did. Banshees all over it like a bulldog. And that is a stoppage just in the wing. Good morning, James. How are you, mate? Up at 5 for this. I rate it, mate. Happy Easter to you, mate. George Hewitt just gives it to Sam Walsh. Sam Walsh, not much else to do, and just hits a big Garrett Owen to centre field. Surely that didn't touch anyone, and that is another turnover for the Blues. Dylan Stevens looking for the switcheroo. Looking for options, here he is. Just goes short, finds Aiden Core. He looks really out of sorts, doesn't he? But, I mean, if you watch the VFL, Danny, no one in. If Carlton lose to North Melbourne, I'd be shocked if he keeps his job. But then again, everything Carlton do surprises me, mate. Here he is, Durka. Drills one inside, and he's literally found the only North player without someone to man. Aiden Core handballs it just short. Colby McKercher has the audacity to bounce it in front of Ben Ainsworth. And here they are. They're out the left-hand side now, looking for options. Oh, my God, Ollie! He just led right in front of you. Dylan Stevens on the handball release, drills it into the pocket. Cowan, Zerha given way too much space. Oh, my God. The space and the respect we're showing North is crazy. Ollie Hollands there did not pick up that from Zach Banch. And honestly, I'm closer to some of my ex-girlfriends than Lockie Cowan is on Cam Zerha at the minute. And I'm blocked by 5 of them. Cooper Trempath wins the second ball, wrestled to the ground. Carlton under all sorts. Matt Carroll, kick and hope, finds Toby Pink. Toby Pink nailed in the tackle. George Hewitt. Francis Evans kicks it straight to a turnover. Luke Parker, horrible handball, but Toby Pink took an A. What was fucking Toby Pink doing there? Jesus. Carlton have a turnover. Mitch McGovern, inbound. Vistra, mate. Long afternoon spent with friends, though. Carlton look for the corridor kick. Jagger Smith, brilliant take. Handball to Nick Newman, looking for options. Left foot, kicks it out to space. Comden, desperate. Great work by Ollie, then knocks Harry Mackay over when it was a certain goal. Oh, my good heavens. How is Harry getting knocked over by Ollie? Free kick, Blues! And ruck free kick, Callum Coleman-Jones concedes that. And Mark Pittonet will get the goal. I agree, Dean. Kane, how you doing? Like, genuinely though, no offence to... Like, I reckon we need to put this into the test in the off-season. I reckon you could kick me 100 balls, roll them along the ground, and Ollie never moves me if he bumped me. And Harry just got knocked out. Pitter! 6'8", hard as he gets the Blues excited. Stick Mac's gone up your ass because we've got Mac Pitternet. Come on, Blues. The Blues take the lead. 7 plays 2. And it's a good start for the Blues. I say that loosely. Pitternet, mate, best forward. Coleman. I'll tell you. Don't know if that's Erling Haaland with dark hair or Mark Pitternet, but very scrappy for the Blues. So the ball came in. Nick Newman just drilled one in. Comden probably didn't need to spoil there, but then the ball hit the ground and Ollie took out Mackay. Carlton resulting free kick. LDU. I'm very good, Jimmy. How are you, mate? Oh, that's poor from Tom Blamires. He was very composed, Gav. Spot on assertive, but, mate, you'll take it. Pitternet. Hopefully that gives him a little bit of a tail wag. Free kick, Toby Pink. Goes very quick, does McGovern. It's a great-looking kick. Harry! That's better, Blues. Good day, D. How are you? Good mark. Good football there. The Blues making the most there of that. Hey, Jimmy, send him my love, mate. So let's see how many bum wipes. We know that 3 is the magic number. Oh, he hasn't done any. Oh, my good Gideon. He's just hit the post from right in front. Oh, Colby McKercher looks to go fast. Back pocket right. He ignores the lead of Caleb Daniel, but Carlton fell for it and went into the zone. Tom Powell switches it now to left half back. Big Luke McDonald. He just goes back, finds Colby McKercher, who started this passage of pace. Looking for some opening here, just to go into their next phase. It's a beautiful switch to Caleb Daniel. Look at how much they've moved, and they try and open up the corridor. Desperate from Cherra, does well. Hewitt treated it like a hand grenade. Walsh picks it up. Ollie Florent beats one, beats two. Has a drive, but Brody Kemp. Well done, boys. That's better. That's better. Hey, Dean, look, mate, I watch the game like I always do. I will get excited while we're watching football. Oh, my God. Brody Kemp has just hit the post from right in front. Oh, my. These players aren't real. $20 from Brad. Thank you very much. That genuinely, these players aren't real. I'm telling you. I feel like I'm that woman on the aeroplane. I'm that woman on the aeroplane. They're not real. Big tackle from Taylor Byrne. Great work. Caleb Daniel does well to win the ground ball. Here they come again. Tom Powell finds Finn O'Sullivan, who dances between three. It's a one-on-one. Carlton have got the extra, though, coming in, and Dirksen. Well done. And here we are. There's a fight brewing. What is Will Hayward doing? Bro. I don't think it's funny. I think he's conceded a free here. I did. What a fucking boffin. Will Hayward, more like Will fucking no brain in the head would. April. Hey, mate, here we are. Paul Curtis. He loves Hawthorne Heights. I know for facts. 8-9. And there it is. Carlton's season in a nutshell there. Two misses that my Aunt Enid, who had a fake hip, could have kicked. And then a stupid free kick, and suddenly all that hard work, 1 point in it. Hey, Cam, how you doing? Red Girl, the players are another level, aren't they? Thank you very much, Brad. I really appreciate you. Mark, you know what? If we tried to do the resurrection and come out of the cave, we'd end up coming up out of a fucking Kmart 2050 later. But you know what? Paul Curtis nails that. Good start for the Roos. And that's just classic from the Blues. Two options where you could be looking at a scoreline that is 20-9 now. But instead, game's on the line. Absolute beast tackle from Wardlaw. Can I stop having adverts for UI? Thank you, Sonia. I appreciate it. Tap forward from Lewis Young. Elijah forgot that you've got to actually touch the ball when you do a handball. Desperate there from Dylan Stevens. Surely that's high. Carlton will pause play. George Hewitt. Thank you very much, Seagull. God bless you too, mate. I appreciate you. Mate, it wasn't a real hit. Hey, Jacko, you've got to have a hobby, mate. Look, do you know what I mean? Like, for mine, it's golf and playing with the kids. But, mate, each to their own, mate. You do what you do well and never worry about it. 50! Whee! No, I'm not going to abuse Paul Curtis. I like Paul Curtis. I'm not going to bully him because I like him. Any man that can sing Taking Back Sunday. Brad, mate. Maybe we can't afford posts, but here we are. Brody Kemp. Got to make it right here. Brody Kemp looking a little bit like Dean Kane. Mitch McGovern's down in the rooms at the minute. Would you say that he's a Blondie song, Mad Dog? Adelaide, I haven't got a clue. To be fair, the ball hasn't gone in cleanly for them yet. Adelaide. So if it starts doing it, it could be. Here we are, Brody Kemp. This is probably harder than the first one, so you'd probably say he nailed this. And he does, straight through the idol to diddle. Blues now 15. North 8. Very placid Carlton backline there. I mean, cheer squad. See that? Like, there's one guy there eating an icy pole. Just so you know, it's about 12 degrees in Melbourne today. And little bro there is eating a paddle pop. You're never too old for a paddle pop, though, are you? So the Blues, not the most rewarding start, but 8:15. Hey, Danny, how are you, mate? Absolutely nailed that one, though. And Brody looks very happy with himself. Look, if they ever redo Superman in the 90s, and we need a Dean Cain stunt double, there it is. Billy, I'm with you. You can't beat a paddle pop. Hey, Len, how are you, mate? Jacko, if the Blues are a decent... Mate, don't set a pass score on Carlton. They haven't done anything to deserve a pass score. Just winning is good for them. George Hewitt. What? Oh, that mark was paid. That was tough. Stupid. Second attempt by Lewis Young, but Lewis Young gives it off. Ollie Hollands does what he does best. Puts one up on the roof. Big mark from Will Hayward. Owes Carlton a goal after that stupid downfield. Will Hayward looking around for options, perusing. 9 minutes to go in this. You see, look, if I put my chair up just a little bit. Will Hayward looking for options. Puts in a drill. The Blues on a 3-on-2. Here, oh my God. Mackay thought he had hours. Sheasel's just George Gregan'd it. Should come back, though. Good pressure under the high ball. Ollie Florent would be a good fullback in league. Looking for some options here. About 70 out right in front. Puts it up on the goal square. Oh, my God. Brody Kemp got bodied. And North Melbourne will come away with it again. Mate, Joel, I believe no matter what the job is, for $1 million a year if it's in sport, you're going to be okay, mate. I tell you. Larkey takes the mark. This transition has cut Carlton apart. Trempath on the 55. Slows it down. They flooded Carlton's forward 50. They've got an outnumber by the eye. Carlton all launch for it. There's trips. There was holding. And Larkey gets the free. To be fair, Nick Newman probably conceded about 8 frees there with Zane Dursma. It's a tough one. Hunter, how you doing? And Larkey nails that through. 14-15. And the Blues, basically their own discipline. Their own discipline, their own lack of basics has really hit them here. 2 misses that were pretty straightforward. And then 2 stupid free kicks. The Hayward downfield, and then for some reason, there's about... To be fair, there's about 3 feet. Look, Newman there, completely holding. You've got the push in the back there. You've got whatever Elijah's doing, eating grass. Pick a free kick. Pick a free kick. Spot on, Hoodlum. He'd want too much money, Kane. The problem is when Carlton fans say they want horse and stuff like that, they have no regard for the soft cap. You think our line coaches are bad now, and Voss is one of the highest paid coaches without winning a flag in the league. It's like $1 million a year. Plus what McInnes and co are on. You want $2 million to coach Carlton if it's your second job. Oh, Larkey sweeps in the front, takes a mark. Lockie Cowan thinking about his next tattoo. And while he was thinking about that, Darling straight in. And North Melbourne really matching Carlton in the centre of the ground, which we talked about in the preview. He is, Mitch. He is. It's just close to $1 million. And there it is. Darling nails it through. 2015. Adrian, it's hard to watch. The discipline is shocking. They wouldn't be able to afford him, Mark. Like, Carlton are evidently already at the at capacity of the soft cap. Tio, no, look, for me, I think it's mental. I don't think he does, but it's good to watch. It's good to watch that people will complain about the line coaches and then want a $5 million a year coach. But that was just too easy again. Wardlaw just killing Carlton around the ground, just on the ground balls, reaction first. But with Dirksen and Cowan there, just tell you what, it looked like trying to work out what you're having for dinner when one of you fancies Indian and one of you fancies pizza. Adam Chera dances out the back of the stoppage, puts it inside 50, and it's another wasted 50. And Finn O'Sullivan just on his cousin here. Bit of options and loose kick. Elijah read it very well. Luke Parker fuming with that. Carlton, can they take it? Can they take an opportunity? Puts it up on the goal square. Comden. Sam Walsh taps and behind. 16-40. 16-20. Caleb Daniel on kicking duties now. I would guess, I mean, we are Q1 and people are talking about who replaces Voss. I'd imagine that if you've got any common sense, it has to be Josh Fraser, someone with limited relationships with the core of the group, the largest part, and someone that has had coaching experience. And spoiled away, middle of the ground, bit of a battleground. Caleb Daniel was just beaten one. Didn't beat the second, though. Jagger Smith, well done. And Jagger Smith says, why are we going so quickly? Nick Newman ignores him. Carlton looking for options. Will Hayward. Absolute Dobbins kick. And Taylor Byrne, he's hit like a man who's pinched a Mars bar. I agree, T. Here we are. Pitternet taps forward. It's weird that Carlton have really gone with that tapping forward and no one has looked for it. George Wardlaw out of the boot and Nick Newman desperate defending. 4:59 to play in the first. And CCJ wins the tap. Oh, she's a way too easy. Sidestep. Chera's gone and bought a hot dog. Dersma puts pressure on Wheatering. Wheatering taps forward. Oh my God, Word Dirksen has been knocked into next year. Cam Zerha. Loose kick. Walsh dances past. Oh, Jagger run down by Sheasel. Pressure building for the Blues. And Dylan Stevens says, not today. Good tackle. Dirksen. Mate, TL, mate, look, if you're going to steal just enough for yourself. Inside, McGovern, he's back on the ground. Caleb Daniel, George Gregan-esque handball. Quick by Toby Pink, pressure is here. Finn Sullivan, was he taken high by Jagger? And he wasn't. Excellent. Jagger very quickly. Run down by Caleb Daniel. Phenomenal tackle, and that's just a little bit of ambition from a young footballer. That felt like a bit of frustration from 20 minutes ago. 50 here for North. That felt like the frustration when Nick Newman burnt him, that he just wanted to get the game going. Bit of frustration there. Brilliant by Caleb Daniel, though. One of the few who carried on playing. Caleb Daniel takes the resulting 50, puts it up on the goal square. Carlton have got the extra down the back. It's not helping at all. Cooper Trembath somehow loses that ground ball. Wheatering kicks straight to Toby Pink. Here he is. Tom Blameyers, usually excellent by boot, puts it into the mixer again. And Cooper Trembath was there, couldn't hold it. Lockie Cowan, Elijah shits himself. There's North Melbourne players everywhere. Jordan Boyd, life-saving tackle on Jack Darling. Phenomenal. And look at Boyd. He is fuming. And it's a free kick against in the back. Oh. Tom Powell, that is, they've said it's high. I think the umpire's high, but here we are. Tom Powell's going to have a give me. And it got what it's deserved. Somehow Tom Powell has missed that, which I reckon I could sit there all day and not miss one of them. 3 goals, 3-21, 2 goals, 4. Nick Newman to get us underway again. The Blues under a wee bit of pressure. Here we are. Nicholas Newman looking for the switcheroo. I believe that call there, just watching the replay, was a throw from Elijah Hollands, which did look like a throw. Not seen them given for a while, but showing Carlton's lack of discipline there. Jacob Wheatering, oh my God, he's just missed a 15-metre kick. Cowan now under trouble. Dances out of the way. Had to be good against Cam Zerha. Gets the kick away. Brilliant work by Matt Carroll. That's 50 umpire. Oh my good Lord, Matt Carroll, left foot. Nice kick. Finds Mr. Benny Ainsworth. Looking for the overlap. Jordan Boyd, he's fuming at the minute. Trying to get the Blues going. Ollie Hollands on the overlap. Kicks straight into the man in front of him. Colby McKercher finds Luke Parker. Luke Parker, calm. Goes to fullback. And they clear their line. Should be coming back with interest, though. Jordan Boyd has started beautifully at the minute. Been beautiful start. Mate, honestly, Ollie Holland's kicking reminds me of the time that I shared a cigarette once at the station with a guy that bum-sucked it. And Sheezer will just clean it up here. Tom Blameyer's usually very calm. Looking for an option. Delays the kick. Puts one up in the air. Can see Larkey. Big mark by Nick Newman. And Larkey's just taking a knee to the old back of the scone. Good lead. Well done. Sam Walsh, been busy. Not spectacular, but busy, as my nan would say. Shocking kick. Carlton's inside 50 entries need trying for discession. And quick. Oh, that is genius. Finn O'Sullivan, absolutely brilliant on the ground ball. Jagger manages to intercept the ball in the air. Frankie Evans under the ground handball. Jagger no luck. Finds Elijah. Frankie Evans puts one out. Brody Kem. Should be a free to Mitch McGovern for tunnelling. And Mitch is going to take it. 50 seconds to go. Dave, just not enough. You know what it is? It's the standard at Carlton. Like, you look at the VFL, there'll be everyone outside of Flynn Young shouldn't be recommended for the Carlton seniors team. But there'll be 2 coming in purely because the seniors just aren't good enough. And Mitch! He's fat! He's round! He cost us £1 million. Mitch McGovern! Mitch McGovern! We absolutely love a bit of Mitch on this channel. 22-21. Amy, so sometimes that's all you need. You just need a cheeky little poo and you're back in it. Carlton probably don't deserve the lead, but they have it. Mad Dog does help though, bro, when you're a brand new entity. Mitch, what you saying no worries for? Mate. Oh, I thought that guy was... I didn't see the screen there. I thought that doctor was just pointing at air. And Elijah with the intercept mark. 10 seconds to go in the first. Short kick. Just finds Nick Newman. Usually reliable. 2-on-1. And Luke McDonald wins the spoil. Salty Aussie with the banter. 22-21 quarter sounds. And it wasn't a textbook there, but A worrying sign for Carlton. The goals have come from either very easy transition or lack of discipline. The Blues have worked hard, though, for them 22. I would say, though, that this is something just to watch for the rest of the game. Carlton have had to grind for 22 points. They haven't for 21. So that's my thinking, Slobber. I want to see how Carlton respond because they've worked incredibly hard for our 22 points. I don't think they've got out of second gear yet. Mitch, I love you, bro. Nick, it's not the greatest, is it, mate? How are you anyway, Nick? I hope you're all right. I can see you're a little bit frustrated in chat. Look, we're here. Why don't Carlton lead? Well, I mean, at the minute, I think once you're... Look, if you've played any sport at a high level, let alone elite level, you'll know how hard it is to push through when you're feeling shit about your game. It's even harder to push through at this level. So you can see that I think a lot of it is shackled in the brain. A lot of pressure on these boys. I think a lot of overcoaching, lack of understanding of the fundamentals of what you've got to do. $2 from our friend Slobber. How good was the knee in the head of Larky? Mate, at least they hit a target. Nick, how are you, mate? Good day, Flip. I hope you're doing well, mate. Hope you're feeling good, man. Hope you're enjoying your Easter weekend. Newman, bit of reliability, yeah. I'd be surprised if we were gassed after that. I mean, it was hard work, but... Like, everyone says Carlton are not fit. Look, I'm so glad that numerous pundits this week have come out and dispelled that. Because Carlton's running numbers are elite. So it's not as simple as that. But no one can do this for 4 quarters. You've got to have that control, that element. Thank you, Jacinta. Much love to you and much love to your mum. And I hope you have a wonderful Easter, my darling. Sir, mate, knowing the organisation at Carlton, they've probably got it up at the MCG. I saw Teresa. Good lad, isn't he? So the Blues lead by 1. Hasn't been a classic performance, it has to be said. But it's been industrious. I think the Blues will be a little bit concerned with how easy they were cut apart half back. The transition was very poor from the Blues defensively. So it's going to be an interesting one. I agree, Simo, mate. Gokhan, good day, mate. I'm hoping you come up with something that makes me laugh today. I might need it. Well, you see, the long bombs are also a credit. No one ever talks about it, but it's also how the players look to set that option up. So when you watch North Melbourne, see that they've had on average about 2 or 3 changes, switches from the back half, and they wait until that short kick comes available. Carlton don't. Carlton are very reactive. And where you see the good teams, they wait. They wait. Bit of patience. But when you're under pressure, having the patience to live in the furnace is hard. Thank you, Abs. I appreciate you. When you have... That's a problem. That's a big problem. Because your way out of it... Your way out of it is being able to live in the pressure for longer. So when you look at the good teams, Brisbane, they can live in that pressure. They're happy for you to come at them. But you know what really worries me is if you watch how we play. Did you see how many short kicks we give up? So when you watch, like, look at the pressure there, 182. What that means, Carlton 158. When you watch North Melbourne, they're taking away Carlton's short options and stopping their ability to open up an angle. Carlton, we sit back. Like, we don't put that pressure on, so the short kicks are always available. And then we have to enact pressure when it's desperate. That's why we talked about in the preview, North are one of the top scoring teams from forward half pressure because they enact that pressure very early to make you make a mistake, which can kick you up the dick if you're too ambitious. So it's a real intriguing battle, this, of just mindsets. Very intriguing battle. Very intriguing battle. So we're watching Wheatering versus Larkey. See, Wheatering is very set on guarding that hot zone, isn't he, so far? That Zerha bump, man. You don't want to see that, do you? Tell you. That's the kind of shit your mates would clip and just keep dropping in the chat. So 21-22. You know what? I don't think Hayward's average. I think this is what Hayward was at Sydney. He was never a consistent player. He was a good player in isolation. Thank you, Billy. He's a good player in isolation. But that's who he is. Fagan looks really confused that this is actually football. Here we are, second quarter about to commence here. And off we go. Shizo is reading Pitternet's taps so brilliantly. Elijah goes with a handball. Adam Chera takes a bounce, looks for some options, puts the kick to the advantage of Aidan Core. Colby McKercher has absolutely taken the piss here. He's just ran between three Carlton players. I agree, Sensitive, but he's your cherry on top player. He's your cherry on top player, is Hayward. Here we are, Tom Blamires. So when you're not going well, he's never going to look brilliant. $5 from Len. I love you, Slabo, mate. Honestly, mate, I do mean this. Like, your banter and stuff, I wish you'd reveal yourself. Because, man, honestly, I'd love to go for a beer. Dangerous looking kick. Francis Evans tries to worry it out of it. Go on, Franny. Go again, bro. Not too sure why you went to ground there. Condon takes him out. And holding the ball. Oh, that's a delightful kick. Dylan Stevens releases them now. Finn O'Sullivan, look at the running from North. Running together. Quick handballs, and the handball now has an overlap. Bad decision there. Sheezel was a handball away. Wheatering just tries to calm them down. Elijah playing almost half back this last 10 minutes. Great kick. Finds Francis Evans. Carlton now have a 3-on-2 on this right-hand side. Jagger looking for options. Kicks out in front. Follows up his own work. Colby McKercher. Did he concede the free? LDU comes to help his young charge. And Colby McKercher, brilliant. Brilliant from Colby McKercher. He has been sensational this first half. Here we are. Dylan Stevens, lazy left kick. I can't believe Cooper Trembath has beaten 3 players. 1-on-3. They've got the overlap here. Very, very fortuitous. Tom Powell steadies behind. 22 apiece. Mate, Jagger just a one-man army. 17:30 to play in this second quarter. Jordan Boyd will do the kicking duties. Looking for options. Doesn't quite know where to go. Goes through the corridor. It's a rare kick. Good body work on CCJ from Big Mark Pitternet. Elijah demands the handball. Turnover straight away. He has kicked to the only North player in that zone. There was 4 Carlton players. Finn O'Sullivan, it's a clever kick. Delightful. Zach Banch steadies. Aims behind. 23-22. Turnovers are killing us. And it is so bad to watch. That's better from the Blues. Just a bit of patience. It's this next kick here Wade Dirksen made himself available for the short option. Oh my God, Ollie Florent turns himself into trouble. What are you doing? Bro! Paul Curtis with a free kick. Ollie Florent thought he was at his nan's just asking for some cake and scones. Oh my God, why did I say scones like that? Pom, I hate you. Never do that again. Here we are, Paul Curtis. Been very quiet today, but usually he doesn't need many options. Runs around the mark, looks beautiful off the boot. And it's a mark on the goal square. Wade Dirksen just watched Cooper Trembath take a mark on the goal line. Wade Dirksen's fucking taking the piss, isn't he, there? Genuinely, what are these fucking idiots doing? You are paid for this. Oh, it's a bad day in Bosnia from Pom. Have to say. It's a bad day in Bosnia. In the last 5 minutes, he said scone like scone. And fucking, we've just given away the stupidest holding the ball free kick on 50. I've never seen a halfback ever turn into the forward. And then literally Wade Dirksen was picking peanuts out of his bum. Oh, dear. He has got totally lost there. You know what annoys me there? No senior player going up to him and talking to him. I agree, Brad. Free kick here to North. LDU, another centre clearance. They're really worried about LDU around contest. GM, I'd imagine the Suns for the last 10 years, apart from recently, would have been bad. The Phoenix Suns, that is. Lockie Cowan goes inside. Francis Evans overcooks the kick out of halfback. Brody Kemp goes handball inside. Haywood tackled. Tom Blamiers picks up the loose ball. Sheasel drills it inside 50. Out the back. Cowan didn't notice it. Desperate from Adam Chera. 30-22. Definitely got no confidence, mate. But, I mean, do you blame them, man? But, you know, confidence comes from planning, mate. Confidence comes from planning. And knowing who you are and knowing where you are and what you're doing. At the minute, if no one's communicating on the pitch, even if the plan's shit, the plan's going to be worse. Like, Wade Dirksen there, they just looked at him like he'd killed a dog instead of actually helping him out. First AFL game ever. Help him out. Inside 50 again. Wheatering nearly spills the mark. Takes it in front of Mr. Larkey. And Carlton look for the switch again. Nick Banter. Nick Newman goes into the corridor. Finds Jordan Boyd. Usually good by foot. Beautiful kick. Finds Georgie Porgy. Put it in pokey. Goes short to Ollie Hollands. See how Ollie Hollands doesn't keep his width? It's come real central. It's a good-looking kick, though. Finds Ben Ainsworth, now on the right wing. Looking for options is Ben Ainsworth. Just peruses. Goes inbound. Good kick. Just a bit patient from Carlton. Oh, just tried to open up the angles. George Hewitt has a chance to open up an angle instead. Goes for the pocket. Mitch McGovern ram-raided. Ben Ainsworth gets the handball. Has a shy at the sticks. Absolutely diabolical, and Tom Blamiers will calm them down. Kobe McKercher takes them all on. Oh my God. Kicks straight into Chera. Pitternet kicked the knee of Cooper Cole. Oh my God. Oh, make it stop. This is where, genuinely, man, it's hard to comprehend how bad you can be and be paid for something. I have never seen anyone be paid for something and be as equally as bad as this. Caleb Daniel nowhere to go. Carlton turnover. They go quickly. Patrick Cripps marks on Caleb Daniel. Handballs to Francis Evans. Another kick to the pocket. And there it is. Fast turnover. A silly turnover by North. But the Blues managed to get it. Do you remember the song by Slipknot? I stick my fingers into my eyes. It's the only thing that makes me feel alive. That's us. That's us. Here we are. Mitch McGovern has a shy straight across the face. And a holding free kick. Mark Pitner. CCJ concedes the free. Didn't really have to do that. Clive, mate, yeah, Brisbane's under fives. You know what? I don't think that free kick's there, to be fair. But here we are, Mark Pitner. Beggars can't be choosers. Mark Pitner. Hey! 28-30. The pit dog. The pit dog. Look at that kid. You know what? Can that kid play back pocket? Because his efficiency on that apple. That's a neat bite, I tell you. Hoodlum, mate, innit? Isn't that... I might start listening to that. How's the game been so far? You know the best way? Imagine having a molar extracted, but the anaesthetic didn't work. And instead of it numbing the pain, it just made you freeze, so you felt everything. And all you had was the zoomed-in footage of the dentist doing it. That is probably how I would say this game is as an aesthetic watch. Here we are, into the ruck. I thought that was fucking Sam Walsh in the ruck for a minute, but it is Lewis Young. Patrick Cripps. Bodies, LDU for absolutely no reason. Chera, Wormburner inside. Ben Ainsworth picks it up cleanly. Backwards to come forwards. Ollie Florent, he has got the spatial awareness of any BMW driver. Holding the ball, Cripps. Oh, that could be 50. It's luckily not. Genuinely, Ollie Florent plays football like anyone with a BMW parks in Coles. Fucking annoying. Oh, Jesus. Out the back, Colby McKercher. And Paul Curtis is absolutely getting into a scrap with Cripper here. Cripper's lost his discipline here. It's embarrassing to watch from some of these players. Inside 50. Larky did everything but hold that ball. Merrick, look, I keep saying it. Like, I know other content creators like to get a motive and say it's the board and stuff like that. But it is as simple as coaching and the players just not being up to playing this. But there is no team in the world that can play an effort-based system, for one. But it is quite simple. The players are just shackled. And look at VFL. You're going to bring people... We wanted Wade Dirksen in. Because let's be honest, Wade Dirksen wasn't brilliant in VFL, but everyone was just shit. And that standard has been at Carlton since I've been here. So I know people like to overcomplicate it because it's easier to get views than just work hard. But that's what it is. Ben Ainsworth out in front. Oh my God, he's just slipped. He was right through on goal. And Caleb Daniel with the most blatant throw you've ever seen. Luke Parker frees it up. Good, Cowan. Hey, Craig, how are you, mate? Inside 50 we go again. Nicky Newman. Hoodlum, mate, it's... You ever been to a VIP club as a man that comes from, like, the council estate? It's a little bit like chatting up girls there. Hard graft when you've got my accent. What value do you see in Florent? I don't know. I reckon he's Footy card goes for $2.50 on eBay. Taryn, how are you, my darling? Great to see you here. Nick Newman. Ah, we've got Nicky Newman. We've got Nicky Newman. Carlton are back in front, 34-30. Look at them get around him. First game in nearly 2 years, chat. And Nicky Newman. Didn't he love that? Use Footy20 for $20 off your online order. I agree, Mark. Good, reliable, honest footballer as well. Hey, Nick, this is where we are. Hey, Jake, love you, brother. They probably score out the centre now. Nick Newman's gone for a lie down. Great. Here's Finn O'Sullivan. Dances, finds Cooper Trembath. Excellent running for your man there. Colby McKercher and Wardlaw involved. Jake Parker flips it outright. This has usually paid them pretty well. Caleb Daniel looking for short options. Carlton looked to switch it off there. And here you are, look, Carlton there. They enacted the press very late, so now there is a one out. Pink, obviously not the man who wants to take that kick. Oh, wrong footsy. McKercher, very clever. Carlton have absolutely flooded the midfield. They've got to be very careful here. There's lots of dummy leads in front. Jake with a 79.99 there. English Pom. It's okay. You can do this. 7.99. Thank you, Jakey. Love you. Taryn, I hope you're well, my darling. Much love to you. Always a pleasure to see you around. Zane Dursma, very easy kick. George Hewitt wanted none of that contest at all. So that's nice to see. I'm just going to pretend I haven't seen that the matchup there is Ollie Hollands on Cooper Trembath. Wheaterin had to take it, and Harry playing at fullback. Good mark. Harry Mackay kicking from back pocket. Goes up to centre wing, we'll say, on the left-hand side. George Wardlaw tried to get a piggyback off Lewis Young. And we have a stoppage. Camcorp is confident the Blues win. Oh, that's got to be holding the ball. George Hewitt thought he was Gary Ablett there. Forgot he was George Hewitt. And Zach Banch. Can't believe Carlton have been caught 6 times for holding the ball. Is Dirksen conceded the free there? Umpire says no. We'll take that. And out Carlton come. It's a dangerous kick again, though. Taylor Byrne done ever so well to win that. I don't know how he got away with the handball, but well done, young lad. Handballs it off to Matt Carroll down that left. Great kick from Carroll. That is beautiful football. Brett's complaining that Lewis Young's in the ruck. Tell me you haven't got football IQ with our team without telling me. Who else would you put in there? Can't put Harry in there. If he does a PCL, season's more over than it is now. Like, if that's what you're worried about with Carlton, Jesus, no wonder we're rubbish. Hey, I love you all, City Flash. Make sure you like the stream, chat. A lot of work goes into this. He's nice, isn't he, Blue Bagger? A little ray of light. Is he for trade? Nah, mate, no. Rays of light, stay. Great little hand. Tell you what, Taylor Byrne! Get around him, boys. Working hard. Akers, currently stinking up the gaff in VFL, brother. Do you want him back? I'll trade him. Double dummy. It is true, mate. It's true. Here we are. Jack Darling versus Lewis Young in the ruck. Matt Carroll first to it. Lewis Young gets it on the boot. Harry, can he play? See there, you want him just to paddle that a bit. Big tackle from Mitch McGovern. But the young lads just here at North, so calm. Trembath has worked hard. Worked hard to help his defence out. Oh my God, boys, how do you not see that? He's run in between you and you've looked at each other like you're arranging dinner. Harry, this is way too easy. See this, though? Look, the Blues just not wanting to put that pressure on. Jai Simkin runs off. That is an absolute dark kick. Someone get a message to Voss. Tom Powell on Ollie Hollands and Cooper Trempath when he's forward. Not the matchup. Brilliant by Jordan Boyd. Dangerous looking handball from Wheatering. It works out, though. Florent. Turnover straight away. Man, that guy used to play for the Bloods. Nice kick. Well done. Well done, George. Simple kick here. Now you see, this is where I'd like Jordan Boyd to burst into space. That's a great kick to Brodie Kemp. There we are. Right. Look for some overlaps here. Cripps has done the overlap. Well done, Cripper. Cripps wins the mark. Puts it out. Elijah had to run backwards to get that, but Carlton still have momentum. Good kick. Phenomenal by Charlie Comden, though. You know what, though? Right? I'd love your opinion, chat, but you know that little floaty kick to the pocket? You know it's coming, don't you? And you know that it's got a, 5% success? Like, with Harry's strengths, wouldn't that be better just him backing into the defender and backing his height and backing his strength? And Luke McDonald. Surely that's holding the ball. It is. And Brodie Kemp's going to have the free kick in front. Well done, Brodie. Good goal. What do you think, chat, though? You know, with that, don't you feel like he needs to just hold his body position? Because that dinky kick jumping and trying to take the mark has like, what, a 7% success rate? But that's fantastic from Brodie. Did not want to give that up. That's what the Blues needed. Hopefully that lifts them. 10-point lead. Cam Corp confident we win by 2 goals. Mate, I'd bite your arm off for a 2-point win. 2-goal win. Three minutes 56 to go. Back into the centre we go. Jai Newcomb. This has been a real delight. Pitternet read it finally. One of the best spoils I've ever seen in my life. Finn O'Sullivan wrapped up by his cousin. And we'll have a stoppage. I agree, Mitch, but surely that's where, you know, a good coach would get you into there. Do you know what I mean, wouldn't it? Like, that is what coaching's for. Like, that is why you are a coach, to sort confidence out. And it's not hard to do. That is a great kick. The transition here, Larky all over it. And look at the amount of men being committed. Oh, and it's another mark in front. Tell you what, that is fascinating from North. They've just backed into their man. Someone come out of the front. And it's gone every time. Every time. Spot on though, Hoodlum. We talked about it in ratings. That has been somewhere where we've really come a cropper of Wheatering being led, so he's always behind. And Dursma kicks that through. 4 points the difference. Work harder, not smart. Work smarter, not harder, they say. And at the minute, I agree, Mitch. Mitch, when are we catching up for a beer anyway? We can talk golf, footy, soccer. Don't click that link, chat. That is a spam link, so make sure you don't click that link. I have just removed it. Johnny, it's an interesting one. Tap down. There is your mate, though, now back in the middle. Horrible handball there. LDU has just shrugged off Cripps and Hewitt. Inside 50 they go. Bit of work to do. Paul Curtis. Well done. First to the ball. Florent. What is Florent doing there? And Carlton get the free. Jesus. Hey, Mitch, consider it done, mate. And a nice short kick. Jagger Smith goes backwards, finds Wheatering. Nice outlet to Lewis Young. Florent. Looking for that. Oh, my God. What's that for Florent turnovers? I count 6. Chat. They go backwards. Look at the patience from them. 1 minute 48. That's brilliant. See that, though, how that's opened Carlton up. It's almost like the zone of Carlton works on a script. And when you don't play the script, it's game over. No, it was on Facebook, Langy. So for people watching on the Facebook, that was it. Here we are. Luke McDonald looking for the switch inside. They try that little sneaky lead. Callum Coleman-Jones thinking he's marked it. What is going on there? Florent is French for turnover. Can I have... what is it? Is it Le Pomme de Florent, which would be... Can I have an apple omelette? An apple turnover, sorry. Cheers, Aaron. Appreciate you, mate. One minute to go. What is Florent doing? Jesus, he had no time and he took time. Handball out the back. Caleb Daniel, 1 minute to go. Great handball out the back. North tail wagging. Finn O'Sullivan takes them all on. Drills it inside 50. Out the back it goes. Florent under pressure. Darling beat him to it. Jai Simkin demands it. George Wardlaw. What was George doing? Oh, is that ball? George Wardlaw beats 3 Cowan players. And we have a stoppage. $5. Florent was the steak knives. I think he's rusty. Thank you very much, Teresa. I appreciate you. Wardlaw needed to back himself there. And Jai Simkin heading to the turf. They're trying to ask for... The umpire's giving it as well. Inside we go, 10 seconds. And Carlton spoil it behind. 37 plays 47. Four seconds to go. Florent just got to Karl-Heinz Rummenigge this into the air. He does. There's the half. Half time here. And 40-37. Has it been a vintage game? Absolutely not. But the Blues, 3 points at half. Has it been a classic game in terms of visuals? Probably not either. Blues been very wasteful at times and very cagey, which you would expect. But at the minute, the Blues do hold on. And the Blues are going to have to go into this half and really, really take a look at what they can change up just to try and get some... Just get some, like, normality in what they're doing at the minute. Feels like the Blues are a lot more shaky at the minute than the Roos. The Blues are really shaky at the minute. Going to be a very interesting second half, chat. He's definitely inside his own head, though, my lovely. It's going to be a fascinating one. So, chat, let's come back at 4:30 p.m. What's the score? 37-47. What's everyone feeling like? Hey, Yavao, I love you, brother. I need you to know that. I need you to know that. I need you. Look, I feel like you just need to know, and I'm not patronising you. Just want you to know that I do fucking love you, man. You know that. Like, I know it's shit at the minute, but man, don't let the fuckers get you down, as my pop used to say to me. Don't let the bastards get you down, mate. So I'll put some stats up on the screen for you before I depart, because I really need the toilet as well. I need the toilet. I need to do a Mitch McGovern as well. I'm desperate. But big second half for the Blues. The Blues are obviously been under pressure all week and playing very like it. Clearances are in Carlton's favour, which you would probably expect a little bit more, given the fact that Carlton are specialists at the minute with no Tristan Jerry. Very interesting as well, chat, that Carlton are losing the possession count. Remember, Carlton have a 7% win ratio when they lose the contested possessions, which is the lowest in the league. The league average is around 68.2 win-loss possession ratio. So that is a fascinating little pom stat there for you, Tat. So, chat, we will be back at 6 at... I can't find it. There you are. We will be back at 4:35. So I will see you, chat, then. Talk amongst yourselves. I will be in the chat chatting. Hello, beautiful people. We are back for the second half. Pom trying to work out what all the buttons do. That was tough. I'll set up the hotkeys as well. How are we all? How are we all? Let me know. Mickey, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Second half about to commence. Three-point lead. Exciting times. If you are a neutral of this game, let us know. I'd love to know your opinions on like what you're seeing. Very important that. Let us know what your opinions are of what you're seeing at the minute. In the terms of just basically watching the game. Like watching the game. What you having, Amy? Talk to me. Talk to me. What you having for food? What you having? Mark, I appreciate you. Hey, Kathy, how are you, my darling? I hope you're doing very well. I hope you're having a wonderful Easter with you and your family. Hope you're safe wherever you are. Chat, how are we feeling going into this second? Hey, Mickey, I hope you're enjoying Thailand. I hope it's wonderful over there. Double Dummy's a beautiful man. Did they, Noah? That's crazy. Comfortably Numb. Good song. Fish burger and chips. Well, I suppose we're going to see. The energy there just from the room there didn't look the greatest. John Ralph, honestly, looks like the kind of guy that has definitely skipped on rounds. Minka, I think this might be my kids bought me a load of things from, what's that Chinese brand that does like dodgy stuff? Help me out, chat. It's orange. And you can buy it. Chat, help me out. Chat, why are you not helping me out? It's not AliExpress, the other one. But anyway, it's from one of them. My kids bought me a load of jumpers. So yeah, I think they go up to like 8XL. I can't remember, but my boys, yeah, they went mental on that for Christmas. So they know I like jumpers. So a little bit of a taste of home. A little bit of a taste of home, my beautiful children. Timu, that's it. Thank you. My boys went crazy on Timu for Christmas for me, which was nice. So yes, that's where this jumper is. I'm feeling very warm now. Thank you, guys. Hey, chat. I appreciate you. I love you. Not Etsy, no. It was Timu. So yeah, my kids went mental on that. Went mental on that. Hey, cheers, Minka. Appreciate you. Can't beat it. GWS. Poet, yeah, we went to GWS. Yeah, so yeah, my kids did that. So that was very nice of them. I appreciate my children. So big second half for the Blues and and also North Melbourne, to be fair. This is a winnable game for North. No, it's very weird what the Blues eat at halftime. I mean, do you see last week they had pizza rolls and things? Fascinating. But it was good. Amy, you're a nutritionist. What would that be? Seafood carbonara. Oh, darling. We got some nice bassa fillets. Got some nice bassa fillets. And I've got some cauliflower rice. I'm doing like kind of a Thai bassa fish thing. So, yeah. Thank you, Amy. I appreciate you. What would be good? Hey, Tatum, I'm sending my love. Send my love to your boy as well, mate. Send my love to the boy. Thank you very much, Minka. Hey, Minka, let us know when you start your clothing line as well. I'd love to support you. Minka, I'd love to support you. Like, Juddy, mate, look, keep the spirits high, mate. Look, we need each other. Remember that. We need each other. Like, that is a big thing. As a support base, your biggest part is that. So here we go. We are about to commence after this short intermission on TV. WWE, I was going to, but, like, so I'm trying to do my best, like, health-wise. Tatum, there, we were talking about that in the first half, brother. Hey, Mark, I'm looking forward to it, mate. I'm looking forward to it. I believe it's catfish, is it, Mark? Am I correct? Or have I made that up? Best of luck, Salty Aussie. Hey, how you doing, mate? Love to you and your pop, mate. Hey, Tatum's son, mate. Cheer hard, bro. Thank you, Minka. Hey, Minka, reach out on socials. I'd love to help you out. Definitely with chili. Bit of spice. Bit of spice. Look at that points differential, chat. Second halves. Negative 51. Oh, jeepers. Hey, Amy. Hey. Amy, you know what I'd have? I'd have cucumber. Is that good? I like cucumber. I'm actually hooked on cucumber. Am I correct in cucumber is 0 calories? Have I made that up? Could have made it up. Here we are, the boys clapping Ben Ainsworth. Red girl, look, we're in it together. In it to win it, as me Pop used to say. Here's Cripper, look at him, he looks all right. George Hewitt showing us some side boob. Love it. Love it. Have you noticed that? Would you say the AFL for graphics reminds me of, like, you know, like what we used to do on Microsoft Paint? Oh, yeah, because you'll burn more calories eating it. Hey, Tatum is up and about. Am I expecting a loss, mate? I'm not expecting everything. Oh, cannellini beans. I love cannellini beans. Here we go. Third quarter about to commence. We are off. Pitternet taps it down. George Sheasel, Harry Sheasel handballs it to Finn O'Sullivan. Inside 50. Cowan, big strong mark. 1950 to play. Daniel, mate. Love it. Oh, look. Some options here. And well done. Tell you what, Adam Cherry leading. Leading like a leader. Not my best work. We'll try again. Vodka time. Deep launch from back half. Harry goes one-handed. And that irritating North Melbourne are there. Good little pressure here. Francis Evans. Not too sure what he was doing there. Kemp. Was it high? Not too sure what Francis was doing there. Stoppage here. Pitternet taps it down. Taylor Byrne is there. LDU. Was he ankle tapped? Umpire says no. Another stoppage. Ooh. Amy, don't mind it. And Cripper comes out with a free kick. Yes, lads. Holding the ball. Dragged it back in. A little bit stiff for LDU, but he did definitely drag that one back in. Can the captain give the Blues the lead? The vibe? Go on, Cripper. We're all with you, buddy. 6 disposals for Cripps. Crazy paving. Runs around the mark. He's trying to draw it back. Not got the breakfast. Taylor Byrne chases Colby McKercher. Big tackle on Sheasel. Well done, boys. Better pressure. Taylor Byrne being a little bit of a nuisance just in this forward half. Finn O'Sullivan wrapped up in the tackle. Quick hands, Cripps dances round one. Has a shot at goal that could be a cross. Harry Mackay! Harry Mackay! Dun 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 dun. You're a wizard, Harry. 46-37. Blues lead. Jesus, look at the difference in height between Mitch and Harry. Taylor, how are you, my darling? I haven't seen you for ages. Hope you're doing well. Well, I usually see you in the live streams, but I haven't seen you for ages. Double negative. See, I was an absolute master on Tinder. Here we are, inside 50. Just came in. Harry was just at the back of that pack. And good finish. And, oh no, Voss is out on the bench, chat. Bad signs. Here we are. Look at the hunger from LDU. Brushes off George Hewitt. Good handball inside. Harry Sheasel goes, delivers it up to the edge of the 50. Cowan was the first to it. Powell just dinks a kick. Ollie Hollands is clean. Finds Francis Evans, and Francis Evans kicks it straight out, bounds on the full. Caleb Daniel just goes inside, finds Finn O'Sullivan. That's a beautiful kick. Jai Simkin had no one within a cooey there of him. There we are, looking to just bring it into the centre there. Not too sure what happens. Elijah, great tackle though on Dylan Stevens. 17:09, stoppage just in front of North Melbourne's goal. Hey Jamie, how are you, mate? I hope you're doing well, mate. Good to see you, my friend. Hope life is treating you well. Sheasel handballs out the back. Dylan Stevens nowhere to go. Turns inside. Run down by Harry after the ball. Oh, Lewis fell to his knees and Trempath. Bit X-rated that tackle. Comes off the umpire's boot, that spoil. Horrible handball from Ollie Hollands. Gave Francis Evans no chance. Simkin, high. Carlton 3-on-3. The pack contests each other. Harry, good hands. Finds Will Hayward. Hayward dinks one high. Finds Ben Ainsworth. Carlton can reset. Hudlin, mate, it's been a big problem the entire time, hasn't it, mate? Like, we run it with each other in a condensed spot. They run separate, creating that separation and options. Nuffy, can I pick you and me and we'll do 12 days each? 12 games each? I reckon we'd be all right, Nuffy, you and me. Dinky little kick down the left wing. Finding young Lewis Young. Playing that roaming ruck role at the minute. Lewis Young looks ahead of him. You know this is going to be long and high. It is. It's to a true one-on-one. Toby Pink gets in front. And free kick Toby Pink. And Toby Pink clears the lines. Long and down the line. A one-on-one here. No free kick. And Zach Bands just sees it out of play. 15-26. You know, Hoodlum, it reminds me, if you ever coach under sevens, any ball sport, they just chase. They just chase the ball. That's almost like how we play. It's like everyone follows the ball. No understanding of why separation helps you when you've got the ball and without the ball. Super Coach Dog, how are you? Hey, I'm hoping so, mate. How are you? Are you okay? Cam Zerha's done a great job, though, in our defensive 50, blocking their forwards. Here we are. Cripper goes to Florin. Ollie Hollands. Time. Kicks out in front. Francis Evans beaten by Simkin. He does look like he's done himself a mischief, Bretsky. He's done himself a mischief. There we are. George Wardlaw kicks straight into Pitternet. Good follow-up work. Ollie Hollands lays the tackle. George Wardlaw just knew he was going to win it. Jagger nicks it. Cowan up and under. Carlton have got numbers now. Cripps is there, just stood there, takes the mark. Looking for the entry. It's a true one-on-ones everywhere. The Blues now putting the pressure on the ground ball. Lidge, tidy. Lidge, clever. Lidge, perfect. Blues get the goal they needed. 52-37. Great effort by Elijah. What a man. What a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty good man. Brilliant work. Love to see it. Good times. He did, didn't he? Read that very well. Brilliant by the Blues. Comes in and little bit of fumbles there. You don't often see that from Dylan Stephens. He's been pretty good, but very clever by Elijah. Schnagelenking like a genius. Well done. Good darts. Good hustle. Spot on, Joe. Good to see, isn't it, Taylor? We do like a Lidge around these parts. Not questionable. It's questionable moustache, though. George Hewitt, God knows what's going on there. Wheater in getting a bit of the old tape on. Jagger just gets the game moving forward. Good mark. That's what the Blues want. Just quick ball. Mitch McGovern here. Looking for the pocket. Absolute donkey kick. And well done, Jordan. Go again, Jords. Dylan Stephens under a bit of pressure here. Caleb Daniel, wrong foots. Jordan Boyd. Outside of the boot. Down the left. Zane Dersma tries to just manufacture the handball. Lockie Cowan, good handball. Jagger takes off. Jagger, poor kick. Can they help him out, though? Toby Pink, was he kicked in the face there? Brody does very well to usher it out. LDU massively rammed into Francis Evans. Good, boys. Good work. 13-37. Brett, maybe. Here we are. George Hewitt tries to get the handball away. And Caleb Daniel holding the ball. Tell you what, Caleb Daniel, for a guy that's 1'8", got a bit of pressure, hasn't he? Simo, it's not a game you won't want this as your Tinder backdrop, would you? And Caleb Daniel just looks for the switch. Aidan Core just takes his time. See, North Melbourne quite happy to go backwards to go forwards. Luke McDonald looking for options. Not many options there. He does the coward's bounce, as we call it, but it's a good kick. Not marked, though. Inside, George Wardlaw. Run down by Frankie Evans, but Kobe McKercher, as he's always been, is there, and that is way too easy. That patience just helps out. That patience that they have, once they see the opportunity, they execute. Zane Dersma, who are you kidding, son? Says he'll have a shy at the sticks. Even that North Melbourne mum there with a daughter, he's like, no fucking chance. Guy in front here, Carlton, he's giggling, going, yeah. And is that the guy from Superbad in the North shirt? Who's the guy from Superbad in the North shirt? Here he is, Zane Dersma. Has a shy at the sticks. Behind, 38. That looked like Jonah Hill, chat. Was that Jonah Hill in the crowd? 12:10 to go in this third. Jordan Boyd takes the kick in, goes short, finds Ollie Florent. This has usually been a turnover. Has he got his kicking shoes on for the third? Kicks it to Harry, misses everyone. Toby Pink. Surely that's holding the ball lumps. Thank Christ for that. And 50! Whee! Charlie Comden, what is Charlie? Fucking no questions got to be asked there what Charlie Comden was doing, but that wasn't normal. Sam Walsh can put a bit of distance here between the Blues and North here. Bit of breathing room. Has a dig. Has a dig. Sam Walsh. Legend. And 58-38. Carlton lead by 20. And Sam Walsh bringing the energy. Good work, Blues. Good work. What was Charlie Comden doing there? Genuinely, what was Charlie Comden doing there? Like, if you're a North fan right now. Andrew, doing your shed, been checking the score, been keeping an eye on the scoreboard. Great to see the boys lifting. Hey, Andrew, mate, enjoy the shed run over, mate. Oh, look at that. Protecting the ball with Travis Boak. Look at that. Bokey doing the team talk. I thought, oh, Jagger tried to take on too much. Wardlaw. Oh, is that 50? That's needless, though. You're working on the boundary there. I thought Michael Voss was in the exercise bike there. Inside by George Wardlaw. And is that Haywood again? You're a fucking idiot, Will. Mate, you've played for some good teams. Use your brain. Len with a 5. We're winning the third quarter. I love it. What is Haywood's problem? What is Haywood's problem? You've got the momentum. Why are you fucking about? Honestly, Haywood has got the... Honestly. And Nick Larkey now going to be able to play himself into the game. No mistake from him. And a bit of a tale of the first half, this. The Blues do the way. Blues then concede. Some clubs have food influences. Really? Amy, jeepers. What? Genuinely, we are our own worst enemy. Just no need, though. Like, he's one of the senior players as well, though. He's played a lot of games. Like, that is just such a stupid thing to do. Like, play hard in the application. Here we are. Sam Walsh, he won't let us down. Kicks a worm burner. Kemp, brilliant pickup. Kemp on his right. Bro Dias. Kemp and a behind. 59-44. Colby McKercher, he's saying clear out. Nice little kick. Blues now just got to make sure that they close up these short options. Make North have to kick precision. Again, you see these short kicks. What we said in the first half, the Blues really reluctant to apply this pressure. Harry, the Sheasel goes down the wing. Blues are centred there. Taps it down. Umpire, how many free kicks are there fucking there? There was tackles with players without the ball to the Blues. Zerpig gets it in the air. Dirksen, good mark. Come on, boys! Nice kick. Florent, looking for options. Finds Ollie. Go on, boys. Oh, that's a good kick, but Comden has absolutely backed into Harry there. Good defending. Comden comes out with it. Boys, please no. That's a good kick. George Wardlaw. He's asking for 450s. Blows high. Kick in. Wheater in. One-on-one versus Darling. Florence there to help him. Handballs it out. Ollie Hollands handballs back. Wheaterin's got a lot of work to do here. Wheaterin is, honestly, he picked that up like a grenade. Wheaterin picked that, honestly. Jeepers, Wheaterin picked that up like a hand grenade. Darling. And wrapped up. You know what's really impressive about Clarkson is over the years his eyebrows have got darker. Good work. Like to see that. Zerha just runs through 4 players at Carlton. Run down by Hewitt. Holding the ball. Come on, Blues. Georgie Porgy looks for the dinky kick. Finds it. Adam Chera. That is one hell of a switch. Well done, Nick Newman. Usually reliable. Is. Nice kick to Elijah. Elijah looking for options. Says, come to me. Come to me. Wade Dirksen, probably because of just how beautiful our ball movement is, Amy and Teresa. Wade Dirksen, dinky little kick as well. Finds Elijah. Elijah been demanding the ball here. Good to see. Peter in, goes quickly. Nice kick. Blues are out here now. Jordan Boyd, brilliant. Ollie didn't have to move. Ollie shouldn't have to make this guy move as well. Taylor Byrne works hard ahead of the ball. Looking for options. Carlton have a switch on here. Boyd, the man you want with the ball. Good eyes, good vision. Ben Ainsworth, centre of the ground. Nice. Jagger looking for options. Clever. Ollie now looks for another shot option. That's good football, boys. Gabson inside. Finds Harry. If you don't mind. Brilliant. Brilliant. Patience from the Blues. Patience from the Blues. Fantastic. That was the best we've seen from Carlton. And that was all Gav's son. Well done, boys. This would put a bit of daylight. Bit of daylight, moonlight. Ah, fuck a doodle do. 60-44. I agree, Mad Dog. Luke Parker looking for the short kick. Finds Caleb Daniel. Hey, Amy, it was almost good footy. Salty, spot on. Aidan Cornell, back pocket. The Blues still conceding these short kicks. Look at the space Tom Blamires has. Tom Blamires could start a freaking Jim's mowing. Trempath, it goes out the back. Carlton didn't look for that. Nick Larkey treats the ball like a hand grenade. Zane Dursma into an open goal. Hits the post. Costly. Oh, the Blues have just got away with that one. Why would you go outside of the boot there? Because the natural play is if you draw it, it's always going through. If you aim for the right post, why would you do that? That's like hitting a fade on a dog leg right to left. Like, you play silly games, get stupid prizes. That's my mate who I play golf with. He always hits a little cut against the wind and hits a massive slice. And then he's like looking at me like, oh, how have I ended up in the right rough? And I'm like, because you're a dumbass. Elijah handballs it. Good 1-2. Lidge getting involved now. Puts it out in front. Ben Ainsworth. That's the Blues that we want to see, chat. That's the Blues. Lidge did all of that there. Good boy. And Benny Ainsworth has a shot at goal. Come on, Blues. Fantastic. That's more like it. Bit of vision. Bit of pigeage. Hey, Mo, how are you, mate? Good to see you, man. I hope you're keeping well. Here we are. Benjamin Allen. Ainsworth, Mitch, mate, honestly. Oh, you fucking hell. Feel like I'm front row the new Victoria's Secret reveal. That many behinds in fucking tight thongs. What's going on? Looking for a switch here. Luke Parker, great kick to Finney O'Sullivan. no one's within a mile of Tom Blamiers, and this guy can kick. Good little handball. This is short. Look at the running ahead. Oh, that is excellent. Luke Parker opens up the field. Oh, Sheasel, quick handball. Tom Powell, clever, and Zane Dursma. He's played on, ref! Umpire! He's fucking played on! Oh my God! Jesus! Oh, God! Look, I'm sorry, with the new rules, that's play on. Like, that is... Look at bro, like, that's... if I speak, I'm in trouble. That is up there with some of the worst decisions I've ever seen. Genuinely, the worst thing I've ever seen with two eyes. Callum Coleman-Jones roofs one in the air. Fox Footy, their timer's broken. Elijah, good intercept mark. Elijah looks to play on quickly. Good switch. Come on, boys. This is better. 3:40 to play. Nice little short kick out wide. The Blues showed a bit of patience here. Apex. Fucking hell. Oh, Haywood. Tell you what, Harry gets the free. 3:20 to play. Carlton right wing. It's signposted. LDU, no look handball. Big tackle from Adam Chera. Umpire, that's round his fucking neck. Well done. Come on, boys. Adam Chera in the centre of the ground, looking for some options. Goes into that faithful pocket. Pressure. Well done, boys. Oh, I can't believe that's last touched. Here we are. Dylan Stevens clearing the line. Oh, my God. Cooper Trembath has just got absolutely thrown out of the contest there. Oh, my dear Lord. Good day, Sandra. Kicking down the line. Zerha. George, that was clever by Wardlaw. Zerha gets it in. Paul Curtis versus Nick Newman. Paul Curtis loses his footing. It was clever by Nick Newman. It's a dinky kick. Too dinky. Francis Evans has got Tom Blamiers to worry about. And Luke McDonald asking for last touch. Oh, my God. Tell me why. Tom Blamiers. Up onto the goal square. Zerha worried out of it. Up and under. Tom Powell. Dylan Stevens can't win it. Clever hands by George Wardlaw. It's a shocking click though by Stevens. And the Blues can reset here. They've got numbers everywhere here. Will Hayward is ignored. Nick Newman takes the handball. Down the line to Chera. The Blues can reset. 1 minute 10 to play in this third. Blues lead by 10. Sugar and coffee. 'Cause if it's coffee and TV. Well done by Elijah. Was brave there. George Hewitt. Francis Evans quick handball. Elijah runs on. Great kick from Lidge. Carlton have got the numbers here. Benny Ainsworth tries to change the angle. Inside 50. Harry leads. Taylor's a menace. Go again, Taylor. Good boy. Cripper tries to take them all on. Gets a handball to himself. Jagger! Oh, Jagger! The best in the league! Best in the league! Who needs Dacos? The best in the league, Jagger! Bringing it out. Carlton 67, 51. On the Blues is our mate Chris. How are you, my friend? Did you do your shopping, Chris? Fucking hell. Chair. Pom nearly died. The Blues are going to win their first quarter. Oh, training ground move, chat. "26 seconds to go. The Blues." Oh, Teresa, just let us enjoy it. You know I give Nick Dacos all the fucking plaudits. George Hewitt goes inside 50. Harry! Oh! I wish Will Harewood needs to shut the fuck up. If anyone's around the ground, get a message to Will Harewood, shut the fuck up. Because he is just a ticking time bomb. Guy's about as hard as a baby's shit. So I don't know why he's so lippy. Here we are. Harry. And so, Harry can play. He proved it was Kate. Now he's playing till the bye. And so, Harry can play. So don't talk back, you wankers. I heard you say. The Blues 73. 51. The Blues have the lead going into the fourth. High fives all round. The Blues did well. That is good to see. Well done, Blue Boys. Afternoon, Jace. Admiral, they're not a top four side, but mate, we need vibes. We need vibes. We need vibes. I do like you opposition fans. Like, look, I'm the most honest Carlton fan, right? We are dog shit. Right? We are dog shit. But you are living on another planet if you can't enjoy your team winning. Like, I think the most, honestly, the lamest thing in society is when you get a Carlton fan on a Collingwood page going, "Oh, you only beat this team," or a team doing it to us. It's genuinely small dick energy. Two reasons. There's no rivalries in the AFL. Right? There's no rivalries in the AFL. So this isn't like a proper European sport where there is people that would actually die for their football club. So it's not that. It's a community sport. It's basically school rivalry sport, right? And number two, just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. Sport, brothers and sisters. We are the most watched live stream at the minute, with people literally having a bigger budget than us. There is 160 people in this chat. Just living in the moment, man. Just enjoy it. Oh, my brother, Caruthers, son and dad, Cosmic Stars, V Hypnosis, Michael, and Steve-O. Welcome to the family. They are, Epstein. I agree. They are morons. But let's be honest. It's not that sport. So the rivalry thing's just cringe to me. It's cringe. It's cringe. Spot on, hot pies, man. So just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. Carlton fans, if you're enjoying this win, this is a safe space. If you're an opposition fan and you say it's just North, Jesus. Jesus. Go and enjoy the 4-day week. I'm going to enjoy it. Oh, Mark with the 5 gifted. Spreading the love. The gentleman. Jaden, welcome to the PommyInOz family. Candy, Libba, Luke, welcome to the PommyInOz family. Yeah, but I can't do it because, do you know why I can't do it, Double Dummy? Because it's cringe, because the club's milked it, bro. I can't do it. I can't do it. When Carlton Football Club milks something, it makes me want to drink rat poison. But chat, the Blues here. Everyone stop falling out. Give each other a little bit of love. Hey, I love you, Jason. What teams in Europe have the most fucked fans? Galatasaray, mental. I've never feared for my life, ever, at football. Like, anywhere. Anfield or anything like that, it's intimidating. Ibrox or Celtic Park, never worried about it, right? Galatasaray, genuinely, I'll be honest, I shit myself. Like, I genuinely thought I was going to, like, genuinely, if you said to me, you've got one phone call, I would have made it. It was genuinely terrifying. Genuinely terrifying. Absolutely hardcore. Absolutely hardcore. Genuinely the scariest people I've ever met. Genuinely. Hey, come on, boys. Let's go. 4th quarter. Come on, boys. How good is my boy Lidge? Gav? How good is he? Juddy's right. United fans on an away day. I'd say the best away day, I'm going to be biased here, Whitby Town FC. So shout out Luke, Richard, and Matty. 3 of the guys that we used to go to it. Genuinely, top guys. They go to every game up and down the country. When I was back in England, we went to go and see Gould away. It pissed it down with rain. It was the worst day ever. We lost 4-0. Can I just say, best fun I've ever had. Had some beers. We got battered. We had a good time. Good friends. Good family. Good times. Mate, look, full respect to them, but genuinely hardcore, man. Hardcore. Galatasaray, they love their club, bro. Love their club. Scary, man. Scary. Full respect from me, but genuinely shit myself. And 4th quarter about to begin. But I'd say the best community is this community. You've only got to go into other chat communities. Not dissing anyone. We have the best combination of people. Evidently, LDU has just ran 400 metres. Inside 50 we go. Larky at the ground ball. Good kick. And Trembath takes the mark. And Wheatering looks absolutely bonny blued. Oh, do you watch Fugly, is she called, on TikTok? Mrs. Pom loves her. Is it squeaky bum time, Mike? My bum's not squeaky. Wheatering looks absolutely bonny blued, bro. Oh, yeah. That's come on, Irene. Please be all right, Wheaters. Just get through 20 minutes, bruh. Hey, Dean, how are you, mate? Teresa, you know with rugby, T, you're a big rugby girl, like I am as well. Once you go down that protect it, mate, once you get around that protect, it starts a slippery slope, innit? Like it's a slippery slope. Sorry, Aaron. I love you, bro. I don't like sadness, man. We've got to be fun. Waitering, honestly, genuinely waitering, if you told him it's 1820 and he witnessed Jack Ripper's murders, he'd believe you at the minute. You are a rugby girl, aren't you, Teresa? Don't start drawing me down this slippery path, Teresa, that I've offended you, my lovely. Don't lead me down this. I ain't packing my bags and going on a guilt trip. I'm staying here. It's comfy. Central heating's on. Teresa, that could be a song, couldn't it? I'm a rugby girl in a footy world. Here we are. Anyway, back to the football chat. Hopefully Wheatering's all right. There's no such thing as concussion if you don't believe there is. Remember that. Cooper Trempath. Okay. Hey, Teresa, as they kick a goal, need I remember you, it's 2026. I can be what I want to be. Oh, don't do it, Graham. Not today. Don't do Just chill out. Look, Cripper's talking to him. We just North Melbourne have just scored, JR. How's Dirksen been? A bit shaky, if we're honest, Rich Ewan. You can see he hasn't played an AFL game before. Gave up an uncontested in the back. Oh, Amy, look, it was just me making a joke. Look, it's one of my woke nonsense jokes. 100% it's real. I've been concussed. It's horrible. Oh, free kick blue, surely. Come on! Hey, Mike, congratulations. Happy birthday, Mike. Big part of the PommyInOz chat. He's a beautiful human being, is our Mike. Here we are, Mitchie. Fan favourite. It's just the power of the mind. Yeah, Teresa, I totally agree with you. That's the problem. Once you go down that slippery slope, like, it starts to really go crazy. Mitchie! You know who I blame for concussions, chat, as the Blues kick their next goal, 79-57. Do you know who I blame? Albanese. Albanese. It's all part of a communist agenda. Mitch looks amazing. I mean, amazing. He was what? The third best forward. Third best forward at Adelaide. No surprise. Mate, I reckon you might have undersold it, bro. Could be more. Hey, Jared, mate. Good to see you, man, anyway. I'm glad to see you back here, brother. I love you, my friend. Here we are, Patrick Cripps just dancing through. Gets the handball away to George Hewitt. Turnover, though. Zach Banch in space. Can't believe he burnt Sheasel. This kick needs to be marked. Desperate from Wade Dirksen. Come on, Blues. Get around them. You know that turnover in the middle, though, Double Dummy? That was Dan. That was dictated Dan. Okay, thanks. Oh, we're starting to lose it, chat. Chat. We're losing it. 18-10 to go. Bitternet just kicks it blindly. Oh, Tom Blamier's smothered off the boot. Ruining my Supercoach team there, Jagger, but I don't mind. Ben Ainsworth handsballs. Jagger under pressure. Charged down by Sheasel. LDU, fantastic pickup. And, oh, is LDU all right? I think he banged his head on the concrete there. It is a free kick. Oh, that hurt. Game's gone. Oh, game. Can I just ask? Can I just ask a question? Why do we, in professional sport, have concrete round the side? Does anyone else think that's ridiculous? Is that just me? Like, we have that in soccer as well. Like, no one built the stadium and went, oh, that's a problem. It's centering ball in there. Oh, that could be holding the ball. Ollie's clever. Ollie's lucky there. Zane Dersma, Ollie gets the ball out to his brother Elijah. Tries to dink the kick, and that's coming back with interest. Colby McKerchie got a spray at 3/4 time. We were talking about that he was absolutely quiet as shit. Inside 50, it goes in between everyone. Ollie Florent, handballs to Pearnet. What was Pearnet doing? Oh my God, I can't cope with these guys. Genuinely, chat. Genuinely, chat. Like, genuinely. Like, genuinely. Genuinely, that was borderline. Like, that's not real. That hasn't happened. For my own mental health, that hasn't happened. Like, there's so much wrong there. Florent to a Ruckman. Ruckman's handball there to Zane Dersma. Oh, that is fucking hell. Say that. Try and explain that to someone in French. Sam Walsh holding the ball. Here we are, CCJ. Great time for a replay, AFL. Like, everyone wants to see a replay when the ball goes inside 50. Off, Lewis Young. Cam Zerha. Spins. Oh, Cam Zerha's got the brains of fucking a warthog. Caleb Daniel, good handball. Zach Banch outright. Tom Blamiers can't grab it. Ollie Hollands just needs to pin the arms. He doesn't. Matt Carroll gets the ball out. Ben Ainsworth here. Turn of pace. Kicks down the line. Toby Pink works Brody Kemp out of it. Good tackle by Ben Ainsworth. Come on. Mondour. It could be. Traitable. Yeah. Jagger finds George. Jagger again. A Goggins-like handball. Matt Carroll in space. Worried out of it. Good hands, though. Ben Ainsworth. Go on, Walshy. Oh, Walshy loses his footing. Finds his feet. Kicks into the man. Caleb Daniel. Finds Aiden Court. That is the worst kick. We could maybe do that, John. I might have to run it past Mrs. Pom. Because Mrs. Pom hates the shit I buy. Oh my God, LDU. Hey! Oh, that's dangerous from Zerha. LDU, go on, Ollie, you've got time. Zach Banch wins the ball. Ball is absolutely in dispute. And it's a free kick for tripping. Oh, the Blues are their fucking own worst enemy at times. Zach Banch to bring the lead back under 10. I can't believe LDU has just ran through the world and then his fourth bounce caused the problem. But I can't believe he's quicker than Carlton's entire midfield, LDU. Draws a bit too much. 64-79. And Jordan, can we stop showing replays? Like, I am paying $40 for KO. Why am I getting a mini screen for the full game? Mark Pearnet takes the game on. Harry acting like a midfielder. Goes backwards to Nick Newman. Nick Newman, an absolute delightful kick. Jagger couldn't mark it. Umpire said he did, though. Nice one. Inside 50, true one-on-one. Ben Ainsworth against Caleb Daniel. Nice tackle. 14 minutes to play. To be fair, you can't pay a high on Caleb Daniel. Bro's 1 metre tall. Like, you can't pay a high on Caleb Daniel because it's impossible to tackle him around the waist. Cripps, handballs, Ben Ainsworth, desperate, Brody, Kemp, come on Blues! 85 plays 64. And there's a little bit of a argy-bargy going on. But Kemp, what a soccer. 13:50 to play. And the Blues are grinding. You like a little bit of Newman, do you? Digsby. Mate, I love your icon as well. $85.64. Why does Voss look like he's waiting to... Hey, Edwina, how are you, my darling? Tap down. LDU. Cooper Trembath. Good handball out the back. Finn O'Sullivan. Taylor Byrne is absolutely a fucking god amongst men. Never seen a player at Carlton try as hard as him. Francis Evans. Good shepherd. Zerha wins it to the ball. Tom Blamiers. They need his boot now. It's a floaty one and Trembath. Oh my God, Blues. Stop conceding goals. Yeah. Straight through the middle. 70 plays, 85. Blues lead by 2 and a bit. Goals. Hunter, that is such a niche. Harry Dean would be nice, wouldn't it? So the Blues leading by 15, about just over 12 minutes to play. How long are these replays now? Like, genuinely, when they talk about speeding the game up, do I need to have a delay for 5 replays of a 15-metre chip kick to set up a goal? Like, genuinely, do I? So 12:37 to go. Trembath starting to influence. Chera gets the kick away. Sam Walsh works incredibly hard. George Hewitt, left peg. Out in space. Jagger chases. Jagger run down by Caleb Daniel. Toby Pink. Good running by Luke McDonald. And out they come. Dylan Stevens, back pocket. Good switch. Big mark by George Hewitt and George Wardlaw. 12:09, mate. Looking for the switch again. Dylan Stevens on the left halfback flank. He stops. Genuinely annoyed. Kicks down the line. It goes out the back. Larky can't grab it. Hewitt does. 1-2. Handball in trouble. Ollie Hollands. And that's a big tackle. And it's a free. To be fair, foolish to tackle him on the fucking concrete after we've just had one. Ollie did well there, just to find touch. And big boy spoiled by Caleb and by Charlie Comden. 15 points the margin. 11:23 to play. 10 goes 10, 13-7. Both sides had the same scoring shots. Cripper. George Wardlaw worries him out of it. The hands here are amazing. LDU dances through 4. Great smother by Francis Evans. Dylan Stevens does well to pick the ground ball up. 11:08. JR, sometimes teams can do. Carlton are guilty of doing that, which is why they've lost a lot of games this year. Ideally, what you want to do is you want to get the ball moving, get it on the fat side, and just take your time and control it. Make them come at you. Stoppage deep inside the forward 50. North look like they've brought the extra. Cripps versus Darling in the ruck. Harry Sheezel. 10 minutes 44. Back pocket. Ollie Hollands will get the restart. Blues under a bit of pressure now. And a free kick here. Last out of touch. Charlie Comden delivering it inside 50. Jack Darling spoiled away. Francis Evans in trouble there. Paul Curtis, an absolute menace. George Wardlaw just can't get any hands on it. Cripps dinks a kick out. Brilliant kick it was. Taylor Byrne. Back, right half back. 10 minutes exactly to play. Nowhere to go. We'll look for the switch. Finds it. Nick Newman. Looks like a concussion. 43. Goes short. Finds Ollie Hollands. Looking for that wing. The Blues now starting to play the percentage game. Cripps looks... Voss at the minute looks like he's got to do a speech, but he's just sharted. AI umpires, probably a 5 years away. Cripps wins the hit out. Oh, I'll tell you what, Paul Curtis nearly gets through. It's a great tackle. Darling doesn't have the ball front to ground. And Jordan Boyd, good kick, finds Matty Carroll. 9:15 to play. 15 the margin. Carlton again looking to go long. Set up ahead of the ball. It's a good Cripps on his own. Good mark. Good kick, Matt Carroll. Probably won us the game, that did. Patrick Cripps looking inside. True one-on-ones everywhere. And Luke Parker takes the mark. Nice kick. I won't blame him, Amy. It's happened quite a lot of times, though, Hoodlum, innit? Nice kick there, Charlie Comden. The wing kick is on. Stevens beats him to it. Carroll did well until the ground ball. Quick hands, George Wardlaw. Luke McDonald and Sheezel gang tackled. 8:18. You'd say we're out the situation now. A goal from the Blues probably wins it. Clever hands there. Very good by Finn O'Sullivan. Will he start it again? 2-on-2 inside. Zerha! Oh, that was way too easy. Slight little body. And that was brilliant by Finn O'Sullivan for the tap on. And Zerha kicks the goal. Will kick the goal. That'll make the lead a 9-point margin. 76 plays 85. Nick Newman absolutely bodied but there by Cam Zerha. Our main man, Cam, said Carlton win by 2 goals, so that is on. But that was fantastic, quick hands there. Just got to get it forward. And the Blues now need this centre. Need this centre clearance. You know what? That wasn't even body work. He literally... I moved my wife out of the way in the kitchen like Zerha does, very gently. Here we are. Adam Chera just drills it forward. Luke Parker, big mark. Not much Taylor Byrne could do about that. 7:30 to play. Handball's inside. Looking to open up the corridor. Sheasel does well to bring it to ground. Wade Dirksen. 7:15. Pitternet just handballs it out straight to Jai Simkin. Brilliant by Taylor Byrne to pressure that kick. Blamiers gets it going forward. Tom Blamiers, if you don't mind. Was it touched on the line? I think that's a goal though. Oh, it might be touched. Is the deviation? Soft call is a behind. A behind 77-85. Sideline have just played the North Melbourne song on. Good day. Thank you very much, boys. Little short kick by the Blues. 77-85. Matthew Carroll. Back pocket. The Blues under immense pressure now. They need a mark on this wing. Francis Evans handballs it. Stoppage just on the wing. And it is last touched. Kobe McKercher starting to impact now. Dylan Stevens gets the ball on the left wing. Stevens looking for options. 6:30 to play. Inside 50. Cowan can't take the grab. Jack Darling looking for Zerha. Zerha paddles it on. And Ollie Holland sees it out of play. $77.85. Lead is 8. Hey, I love you, Double Dummy. Thank you very much for hanging out, mate. I appreciate you, my friend. Paddled forward. Jai Simkin. No look handball. That was clever. Tom Powell sets it up on the square. Trempath had it till he didn't. Blamiers to Larkey. Caleb Daniel. Weird looking kick. Trempath all to do. Paul Curtis. Big mark. And as the clock ticks down to under the 6-minute mark, Paul Curtis just ghosted. One of the worst kicks you ever see from Caleb Daniel. And somehow, Paul Curtis is like 6 feet ahead of 2 Carlton defenders. And Paul Curtis from a tight angle. Behind 78. Plays 85. Nick Newman finds a nice short kick. Ben Ainsworth just goes to the back pocket. Carlton have just got to chip this round, force them to come off their man. Finn O'Sullivan was talking to Paul Curtis, allows Carlton the short kick. Nick Newman. Taking time off the clock. We're down to 5:10. The Blues 78-85 in favour of them. Big tackle, 7 points the margin. Will Hayward gets the stoppage. 5 minutes in Carlton's half at the minute. Being dominant though, North in the last 5. The Blues need a big, strong last 5. Pull of the shirt. Stupid free kick to give away. LDU. Not too sure why Sam Walsh did that. LDU goes quickly. Finds Sheasel in the centre of the ground. Blues' discipline is shocking at times. Nice little kick finds Caleb Daniel. The runners are coming now. A dart-like kick to Paul Curtis. Carlton under the cosh, 4:35 to play. Is that like 5 goals from stupid free kicks? Paul Curtis off the left. Carlton lead by a point. Oh no, Bombers. Sending my love to the dog. And 4 minutes 7 left. Carlton lead by a point. Michael Voss looks like he wants to cry, which makes 2 of us. I always clap a good kick, though, Teresa. I always clap a good kick. That was a beautiful kick. Tanking for Cody. Fuck me. Big centre clearance now, the Blues. Let's see how they go. They've gone their big dogs in the middle. Cripps wins it. Handball straight to LDU. LDU bursting away. LDU. Handball over the top. 1-2. LDU. Matt Carroll wrong-footed. It's a kick. And tell you what, where Dirksen run down. Smothered off the boo. Ollie Hollands against Jack Darling. Only as far as Jai Simkin. Harry Sheasel wrong foots Cowan. Kick towards goal. It's a big goal. Harry Sheasel. 90-85. Fucking hell. Yeah, get into him. What is wrong with these boys? Absolutely shocking. Taryn recovering from surgery, having to watch these fucking Muppets. Composure there. Honestly, Ollie Hollands is, you know, everyone raves about effort, but let's be honest. The guy has the physicality of my first girlfriend at primary school. Like, genuinely. And she was fucking 6, brah. George Wardlaw somehow comes out with that, handballs to himself, almost handballs to himself again. Blues have got numbers around the ball. McCurchan needs to dispose of it. Umpire says no. 3:12 to go. Look at the energy that cunt is doing the drum. You wonder why we're shit. Florent finds Ben Ainsworth. Jagger. Back to Ainsworth. Ainsworth, no-look kick. 2-on-1 inside. Comden spills the mark. Good tackle. Where the Blues won it. I agree, darling. Get stuck into him. 2:58. Cooper Trempath pushed out of the rug contest. Frankie Evans. It's going to be a kick to nothing. 2 minutes 50. Trembath versus Pitternet. He taps it down. Luke Parker under all sorts of pressure. Sam Walsh gets the handball away. Frankie, that's high umpires round his fucking neck. Come on, Frankie. Come on, Frankie. Two minutes 30. Frankie Evans with the goggles. Kick 0-1 this year. You love to fucking see it. Fun time, Frankie. Behind. 86 plays 90. 2 minutes 14. Some fucking happy faces in the crowd, eh? Don't know what the delay is here. We remember running a freaking Energy Australia out of Summit. Oh, what are we doing? Let's just play the game, man. It's a bit of blood, man. Good banter that from North, 6-7. Taryn, but I still love you, and I hope that goes. Here we are, Luke Parker, 2 minutes 13. Still a goal will win this for either side. Luke Parker now, trusted with the kick in, goes wide to the contest. Players falling over everywhere. Ollie Hollands finds Nick Newman. It's a wobbly ball. 2 minutes exactly on the clock. Comden puts it down. Elijah, no look. Frankie deliberately spoiled off the boot. Chera, Ollie wraps into a ruse. I was going to say gangbang, but I'm just going to go with it. 1 minute 40 left. Tap down. Carlton just watch the tap down. Nick Newman against Wade Dirksen versus Jack. Oh, fuck me. Don't punch it. It's expensive, Pom. Don't punch it. It's expensive. 1:37 to play. 4 points the margin. Down the line it goes. 1 minute 30. Lewis Young flies. Dirksen drops the ball. And Darling gets the stoppage right at the halfway. Albert, don't say that, mate, because there'll be people out there wanting him to stay. 1:27 to play. Darling taps it down. Cripps gets it moving forward. Frankie Evans. Jagger Smith. Good kick. Finds Mackay. 1 minute 13. Will Hayward. Switches it. Good spoil. 1 minute 11. Hayward reminds me of when Lee Sharp left Man United and he was my favourite player and my mate was wanking off. He signed for his club and I was like, he's absolutely dog shit. 1 minute 09. Pitternet taps it down. Cripps! Is that holding the ball? Umpire says no. And Darling gets it out. Just under a minute to go. Wade Dirksen worried out of it. Lewis Young versus Larkey. Larkey gets it moving forward. Jagger Smith run down. Dersmer, open field, just kick it forward. The Blues now got to be perfect from here. Jordan Boyd looks for options. Oh my God, I fucking hate these guys. Absolutely hate them. Absolutely hate them. Jai Simpkin into an open goal. And it is disarray for the Blues. Absolute disarray. If anyone is team Michael Voss or give the players time, they are piss takers. If Michael Voss doesn't hand in his resignation tonight, he isn't a fucking man at all. He needs to go. And then fucking whoever comes in, Josh Fraser, needs to fucking drop a lot of players. Absolute disgrace. About 10 seconds. Absolutely disgraceful. This is the most experienced side the Blues have had for 5 years. And here we are now. Finn O'Sullivan's about to put the icing on the cake. Lewis Young flaps at it. Wade Dirksen handballs to nothing. Absolute disgrace. 5 seconds. Wade Dirksen just flips it out. And there it is. The Kangas get the win. Brilliant by the Kangas. The Kangas did it. But the Blues again do, from a winnable position, a lack of discipline, a lack of fight, a lack of desire. And the Roos come from 4 goals behind to win the game. A display of togetherness and team spirit in one of the ugliest games you will ever see. But the Blues, as I said in my review, mistakes unchecked become habits. And then habits becomes your identity. And Carlton's identity is weak, limp, pathetic, and ultimately a loser. The Roos showing the fight, and the Blues not showing enough. Oh, look, he's got his fucking charity hat on as well, so he can tell us about the kids. Fucking fantastic. That is as poor as you'll see. The Roos, credit to them, they had fight, but genuinely right now, Carlton are on the bones of their arse. And genuinely, if Chris Davis, Graham Wright are sacking Voss tonight, someone is having a laugh. And if Michael Voss is this hero everyone says, the job's too big for him. The job is too big for him. He has to show some maturity. Damien says sack him. For me, that is just absolutely embarrassing. Taking nothing away, though, from North. Phenomenal fight back. But Mr. Uranus, and that's what I keep saying when everyone's like, it's not just Voss. 12 of your last 40 games. Embarrassing. I don't understand what Carlton fans don't see. Get rid of him. And you've got to get rid of some of the players. Oh, Adam Simpson. Imagine if we have Adam Simpson. That'll be even worse. Genuinely, absolutely shocking. I'm not surprised, Joe. But that is what it is. Credit to the Roos. They were brilliant. Oh, dear. Chat. I love you to pieces, man. I'm so sorry for the Carlton fans out there that we can never be in a situation where we just enjoy the football together and have a little bit of fun and enjoy it. But genuinely, as I said at the start of the game, I didn't have a feeling. And that's where it is again. That is where we are again. But a very, very, very poor football club. Very poor football club. And unfortunately for the Blues, when you watch us as well, it's our identity now. It's literally been ingrained into an apathetic approach. And there's not much we can do as a fan base but drive the standard. But if you watch the VFL today, you'll see the problem with the football club. If you watch the VFL, it's littered on it and people don't want to see it and say it. But there's apathy. There's I don't have to do the extras because I don't have to come in. And it's going to be interesting what the Blues do. It's going to be interesting what the Blues do, but genuinely, man, that is as embarrassing as you will see. But, fuck. That, I don't know. Chat, I love you. Chat, I love you. But I will see you soon. And enjoy the rest of your Easter, all right? Make sure you like and subscribe on the way out. And yeah. That's poor. Thank you very much, chat. I'll see you on Monday for the live.